evening, everyone. And the highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accidents. A Beaver County man is being held for murder. And more later.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Snodacast. I'm your host, BlackChat56, back once again. And of course, we are joined by the wonderful, the forever gay, I guess the now semi-angelic, wet-looking, whatever the fuck this is, HungryHufflepuff, aka Allie.
You talking about my weapon?
It's a halo.
No.
That's a
When
Tron.
I actually turn this thing on, well, you'll find out eventually.
And of course, we're also joined by the wonderful DJ Lionheart, aka Leon.
Hey, everybody. Oh, and by the way, that's not a Halo, that's her Tron disc. If no one understands that, well...
It's like you guys have never actually seen a miniaturized portal to the Hell Dimensions.
I mean,
Because that's something we would see.
yeah, that's something we all would see.
Yep.
You know,
Alright then.
I just pretend they don't exist, so... I have to, otherwise I'll go insane.
That's fair enough. Alrighty then, and we're also joined by the Hawaiian. Can I fucking speak?
Apparently not.
The Hawaiian shirt-clad one himself, Gallows, aka Thomas.
yo, stay festive. Fuck, I don't know, man.
All right. Well, with introductions out of the way, we got to go into the age-old subject of weekly updates. For those of you that don't know, this is basically where we talk about how everybody's weeks have been going, and it's a good way to get everybody nice and comfy. So, Allie, I gotta ask the age-old question. How's your week?
No, work's going slow just because we are an in-between plant, and our holiday rush was last month.
All right.
Yeah, makes sense.
God, why won't existence let me die?
I don't.
Because you're needed for this existence for some reason.
I guess, yeah, that's the best way we can put it on. I'm sorry.
Back.
I hate to disappoint.
Okay.
All right. Absolutely.
But yeah, it's been quiet.
That's good. Quiet is always good.
Sure, let's go with that.
Always.
And of course, I gotta ask the age-old question. Leon, how was your week, buddy?
It's going better, somewhat. You guys are probably wondering why I'm back to this old setup, because of lighting. Lighting is important for what I'm going to be doing later today, which is I will be recording my first YouTube videos.
Hey!
Yep.
There we go.
I'm going to be opening up one of the anticipated Yu-Gi-Oh sets of 2023, the Yu-Gi-Oh Rarity Collection. I have 2 booster boxes here. I'm going to be opening, be making 4 videos at least. I got these Mondays, so you know how hard it was not to open these. Yeah, especially
a Herculean test of will.
Yes, very. It's like it was hard not to want to open them, but I will be today, and then tomorrow, on Thursday, I have a job interview for a little place called the Little Pantry. It might be a Oregon thing. I don't really know, but they're opening up a new facility close by, so I threw my hat in there and see what happens.
There you go. All right. Gallows, how was your week, buddy?
It was good. Tiring, but it was good. Been trying to make up rent money for the past several days. So it's been okay.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
I've also been working on my book the last couple of days. Finally got back to it, so hopefully I can
Hey,
be
that's
done
good.
by either starting of next month or February. We'll see what happens.
Hey, there you go. That works. Hey, I don't know why I'm so tired. Anyways, on to no, I'm kidding.
Hold on.
Hey.
How was your week?
Well, I have good news and I have bad news. So, unfortunately, the reasoning behind why I was not on last week's episode was completely different, but that was just a lot of stuff adding on top of each other, and it just didn't work out. Unfortunately, I did lose my job. I actually lost my job 2 days ago as of this reporting. And luckily, I'm in the pipeline for another job already because all I need to do is pass the drug test and the background check, which I've done nothing that should cause me to not pass those. So if I don't pass them, something else is going wrong. But
You just run a semi-controversial podcast that has weird opinions.
that's not gonna run a background check. Trust me. The main thing is gonna run it is like drugs and alcohol. That's always fun. But
You're not popular enough to get on background checks.
nah,
Yet.
unfortunately we're not yet.
Yet?
That is the key word. Yet is the key word. Absolutely.
If I'm not allowed to go, then your hope isn't allowed to go either. So fuck
That's
off.
fair enough, I guess. But aside from that, I am in the pipeline for that job. I actually just finished the drug test today. Is a mouth test, so it is what it is. But yeah, so hopefully, I mean, is it significantly less pay? It's almost cut in half.
Oof.
So that's kind of sucks. But well, not almost cut in half. That'd be $6. Sorry, no, it's almost $4 less. It is $4.25 less than what I was getting, which is going to significantly drastic a lot of things, as well as it's not going to be weekly paychecks. It's going to be bi-weekly. And it's also a part-time job instead of a full-time job. So, but this is just kind of a temporary thing to hold me over.
Yeah,
for
I was
the
about to
winter.
say. Think of it this way: it's just a stepping stone. It's
Yeah.
it for now.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is I do eventually plan on going back into an HVAC job at some point, but nobody's hiring right now, so I'm going to wait until about February, March. That way I can at least kind of sort of step my foot in there. Unfortunately, there is no now showing for this week, but we do have a TGC. And here we go. Hey, everyone. Our buddy Ty would like to talk about some news with y'all in a segment we'd like to call Ty's Gaming Corner. Ty?
Welcome, everybody. My name is Ty, and welcome back to TGC. Long-awaited video. And as a gaming enthusiast myself, someone that loves to play video games and talk about them and make videos on a daily basis about them, I'm here to just discuss the downfall of AAA gaming. And why am I wanting to talk about this AAA gaming bullcrap as a whole? Well, I can tell you right now, a lot of people are going to be shocked. Not really shocked at all. So when I talk about AAA gaming, I talk about the big wigs, the games that kicked you in the behind and storyline, a budget so high it'll make Jeff Bezos cry, yeah? So these games that we invest in, we pay $70 for by big branded, big name companies. They've started to become the garbage can that's sitting in the right-hand side of my kitchen, right? So let me just give you an iteration of what I mean by the downfall of AAA gaming. We're looking at Ubisoft right now with their brand new game, Avatar. All right? They're coming out with an Avatar game. First person, same gameplay as the plethora of Far Cry games out there. And I'm just saying, are we getting bored here? I mean, the same story, it's the same concept every time, just a different storyline, different protagonist and antagonist. It doesn't really follow the movies from what I heard. It's going to be the same type of style, liberation, style gameplay whatsoever. It doesn't make a difference. When we're looking at Call of Duty franchise as a whole, they're basically just remastered or with better graphics, and the gameplay gets worse every year. The multiplayer is just just a cash grab of crap. Sometimes there's even pay to win skins in there, but it's apparently already been addressed. But I still see people using the exact same skin in there, so obviously it's not been addressed. And the list goes on. Now, when it comes to AAA gaming, I love the games that I play, and unfortunately, with the new gen games that are coming out, it's just been a downfall. Mostly because of, I don't remember what it was called, but games that are free, but then there's just a paywall behind everything. Destiny 2 is a real big one, but thankfully, most of their, what do you call it? Money-wise is going towards cosmetics, so I can't really fault them on that. But the DLCs do cost a lot of money, and then you got season passes and everything else. Live service games, there we go. A lot of AAA companies are going towards live service games, which I just think is just a big pile of horse crap, and it's making gaming impossible to enjoy. No one wants to play a game where you are sitting there playing a game and then all of a sudden the service went down. You can't play it anymore because servers don't. I mean, Far Cry New Dawn. There's certain things that you can buy resources in that game, and it's like forcing you to basically buy resources because there's only a set amount of places you can get those resources, and then you have to basically grind out a bunch of crap to get the best guns in the game. But Far Cry New Dawn, real small game, felt like a DLC that's just been repackaged and made into a full game. Do you get what I'm getting here? Now, with the recent announcement of GTA 6, I would love to see if Rockstar actually came to the table and delivered us a good freaking storyline. I love GTA 5 with its storyline, but then after a while they just focused on GTA Online, which came behind, again, a paywall, pay-to-win bullcrap. I'm just hoping they just stick to the single-player aspect, but if there is a multiplayer aspect in GTA 6, I hope it's a lot better. It's a lot better created than what we see nowadays. Okay, but as a whole, AAA gaming has been the hellhole we all do want to avoid. And if you ever see a game that costs more than your monthly mortgage, don't bother buying it. Wait till the reviews come out, and I guarantee you it'll be either on the Game Pass on Xbox or it'll be on the PlayStation Plus monthly game subscription, because I rather pay that much money for a gaming subscription than pay $150 freaking dollars for a game that I should have gotten physical copies. You know what? Imagine buying the Ultimate Edition or Collector's Edition of a game and not even getting the freaking disc. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole gaming industry, AAA gaming as a whole, really, it's just a cash grab now. The indie games that we see, they're always the perfect game for us. We love it. It's fun. It's not that freaking costly, and it's straight to the point, story-driven, action. Love it. There's even indie games that are open world that are constantly being updated, and it's amazing. So I think that the AAA studios that are out there need to step up to the plate and start delivering some quality gameplay and quality content for us instead of continuously making it a cash grab. Man, I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to say, but this is on a time crunch, so I do apologize. But I will pass it back to my good friends over in Snodacast for their podcast, and I hope you stay away from this garbage can that is AAA gaming. I will see you folks on the flip side. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ty, for that wonderful topic. Please let us know down below what you guys think, and be sure to check him out on any of the links down below that we put in the description. So, on to the topics for this week. The first topics we have is a mouthful, I can tell you that much. We've got trailers. It seems like that's all we're talking about nowadays. But we have the first trailer for GTA 6. We have Bad Batch Season 3's teaser. We have the official teaser for Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. We have also a trailer for Prime's Fallout series, as well as the TED TV series. So, GTA 6. Dear God, I never thought this fucking day would come. However,
I don't want to hear it.
Hey, I can say safely very mid trailer. I did not get as excited as I thought I would.
I'm still gonna say, I don't want to hear it. I'm still waiting for anything solid for Elder Scrolls 6.
That's also fair. I'll give you
That's
that.
true.
I'm like, I've
don't-
never been a fan of the GTA series. It just wasn't my game. I'm not a full big fan of Elder Scrolls just because it takes a bit to get into. I'm agreeing with Ali here. I want to see what's going on with Elder Scrolls 6 rather than GTA.
But we're here to talk about GTA, who actually had something
Uh,
solid.
Bastards.
it was to me. To me, it looked really good. I like the more realistic art to it now. The more
no, I do
realism of
like
the
the
artwork
cutscenes.
has gotten better.
Yeah, I love
Uh,
the effects. That's about it. But that's about all I can really give
So-
it. But graphics are good.
So there's supposed
I mean-
rumors stating that PS5 Pro and PS consoles will be getting it first, and then a year later, Xbox consoles, PCs, and anything else will be getting it after.
Surprising,
So in
absolutely.
2025, they'll get it first, and then fucking everybody else will just get a year after. So
But I do.
you got
I
a
do wanna
PC
point out-
and a non PS5 console, you guys just go for 2026.
I do want to point out, with everything that was going on with GTA 5, and I mean everything that was going on with GTA
Oh.
5, GTA 6 is going to have to be pretty fucking epic.
That is true, especially because they said, "Oh, we've been working on GTA 6. It's been in the pipeline forever." I'm like, "It's cool.
Where is it?
How long is it?" Yeah, and it's like, "Where is it? Why have you waited this long?" It's gone through 3 separate generations for GS5 or for GTA 5. Sorry, for GTA 5, it has gone through 3 separate generations of consoles. 3.
Mhm.
That's a long ass fucking time.
Yeah.
That is very true.
I get that GTA Online makes you a shitload of money, Rockstar, but Jesus fucking Christ, we'd like some games, please.
I mean, going back to the comparison with Bethesda, it's Elder Scrolls ESO, GTA, GTA Online.
Fair enough.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rockstar's just trying to pull out all the stops on this game, on this new game, to sell more for it.
And they're going to have to if they want it to be a success.
That is
Mhm.
true.
Yeah, everybody's upset with the fact that they're not going to get it just this year. They got to wait until 2025 for the game to come
Oh.
out.
Oh
You
no!
There's been a big old
I was
fucking
gonna say, we
uproar in the
usually
game
get
community.
teasers and trailers for games at least a year in advance.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
okay, so
It's
they've been
December.
waiting. Remember, they've been waiting for this game since GTA 5. So a
That's
lot of
true.
the gaming community thought they would get it by 2024. Instead of now, they got to wait an extra whole ass year for the game to come out for 2025.
Oh no! It's December. They're just now dropping the first teaser.
True.
I mean, well,
Oh well!
GTA people should I don't know, because I had to wait like 7 years for Kingdom Hearts 3, and we got our first trailer back in 2013.
I'm still not satisfied. I'm still not satisfied with that game.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
come not either, but it took forever for it. Granted, there was a few issues, like they went from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, so they kind of had to completely redo it for that. So it was
Yeah.
understanding at that point, but it still took a long time.
That
And
is-
the game still feels incomplete, at least to me.
that's fair.
I'm here to play a game, not watch a movie.
That is true. And of course, we will not be getting this until 2025, and I believe everybody else is going to have to wait until 2026 in order to get this if you don't have a PlayStation. So, on to our next trailer. Bad Batch Season 3 has its first official teaser, and I think this is going to be the final season. I'm gonna
It
be
is,
perfectly honest
yeah.
with you.
It said it was
Yeah.
the final season, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, I kind of would like to see more. Like, I really love Bad Batch. It's a fun series. It's a great team. I love the Clone Troop 99.
Mhm.
the way the teaser of it showing, we're gonna see Kanan Jarrus as a child. That's gonna be interesting. And
Unfortunately, when you keep turning out bad crap, the good crap has to suffer for it.
I wouldn't know. I haven't really finished the first season. Honestly, I stopped watching mid season for it, so it might be good. Who knows? I would have to watch all the way to the beginning to end.
well, now Star Wars is completely under John Favreau. The whoever was before, I can't remember her name. She was fired, or she stepped down, or something. I don't know. From what I've heard.
So here's my thing. Did we not already see a young Kanan Jarrus in
the beginning of it, but this one's going to be him actually, from what it's showing, helping the Bad Batch group rescue Omega, maybe? I don't remember how the last season ended.
That's fair. Yeah, I still need to finish that first season before I even go into the third season, let alone the second season. Because honestly, I fell off with it. I'm like, this is fine, but I don't know why I don't like it. I was just like, it's not my thing. It's fine. It's a good show.
We were getting oversaturated with Star Wars at that point.
Yes, yes, we were.
That is very true. There was a lot of Star Wars series and movies coming out, so everybody was just like, I'm done with it until something happens.
Like Disney was very much playing with their new toy. And it got to be to the point where we were just kind of, okay, we're gonna take a break from this. There's other stuff.
Hi, but Bad Batch season 3, I believe, comes out next year.
I believe so. I'll have to double check, but I think it either comes out either at the end of December, I think, or like the first few weeks of January, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. So we're getting it pretty soon.
Right. All right, then. All right. So, on to our next trailer, Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. I'm sorry, this movie looks fun. You can kiss my ass. I am very excited about this movie.
It looks really fucking good. It really fucking does.
I'm just gonna say, why X?
Godzilla X Kong, because it's not Godzilla versus Kong anymore. It's Godzilla and Kong. X is another way of saying and.
Yeah. I heard a lot of people complaining about Godzilla spikes being magenta for some reason, and
that was a thing at a point, I believe.
Yeah. And then I saw on TikTok earlier that someone made a valid point on the reason why it's now a magenta color. It's because Godzilla's tint is naturally blue when he's getting ready for his atomic breath. But because of the events of King of Monsters, where he went nuclear, his nuclear form, where he was bright ass red, and slowly went down to blue, and because of the new threat, he's basically mutating his original with the more powerful version of his red form, which is why it's now a magenta tint when he's firing as the atomic breath.
Oh, I just thought it was a creative idea because they have always changed Godzilla's color when he's shooting off his blaster, his atomic breath. So I always assumed that for it.
Yeah, yes, I heard he's just basically evolved. What it is. That's the whole reason why he's in the iceberg. And a lot of people are saying that, maybe he gets his ass kicked by this new villain, the Scar King, which is that orangutan-looking dude. They're saying maybe he gets his ass kicked by that point, and so does Kong, and so that's why they're both having to team up together to whip this dude's ass. So that's what a lot of people are thinking.
I'm interested to see the point of Kong's gauntlet.
I think he gets his arm broken, and it's like help increase his arm, or like it's supposed to help like heal his arm as well as use it. It's like
I think he gets his arm cut off. I think he's gonna get his arm cut off, and then he's gonna fucking replace it with a robotic arm.
That palm that comes out of the ground over by the Egyptian pyramids, That's Godzilla, or that's Kong's palm, and you can still see his palm. It just looks like a gauntlet.
Yeah,
That's
it
all
looks,
over
Oh,
his hand.
it looks
oh,
like
okay.
a
Well,
knife
it looks like
or
part
like
of
a
mechanics. That's why. I mean,
yeah.
that was a black mechanic part on it, and the yellow
No, that's his
yellow
palm.
tint on it too.
It
Really?
looked fleshy. Yeah, whenever if you go back and look at it,
Ah.
it looks fleshy. So it's
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, gotcha.
You know what actually piqued my interest of this trailer was Kong's kid.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Kong's biological kid. I think it's gonna be an
No.
adopted kid.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I'm
because he
thinking.
looks a
Yeah,
little
true.
orangutan-ish, and so I think that's perfectly fine. Now, a lot of people are theorizing that maybe they're gonna kill they're gonna kill Kong off. I don't think so.
That would be
Or at least
stupid.
I hope not to, because I mean, like, yeah, I get it. He's turning a little gray here, and that's fine. But I would hope that maybe they give him one more movie, and then you let this new kid go ahead and take over.
Yeah,
But
that's what I would hope too.
yeah,
Um,
Just don't pull him up. Don't pull him,
Don't pull what?
Indiana. Don't pull him, Mutt. Indiana
Yeah.
Jones.
fair enough.
yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
don't
true.
hate that movie, by the way.
I don't hate it. I don't like how it ended.
I think it's a better ending than how the fifth one did.
How did the
I
fifth
still
one
haven't
end?
even.
I didn't
seen
watch the fifth one.
I haven't seen it yet either. I haven't seen it yet
They're
either.
like, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. They were teasing and teasing and teasing that he was finally going to die, and then because a lot of people are like, "Oh shit, we're not gonna like that if that happens," they basically bring him back.
No. You just at one point just cut to the footage from
He
Star
gets
Wars
knocked
7.
out,
No.
and then he literally wakes up in his fucking chair.
You just at that point you just cut to the footage from Star Wars 7.
Oh fuck you, Ali. Fuck you.
Oh,
God damn it.
fuck. I don't know.
Wrong track.
An extended
this- I
version of
think-
Han Solo falling, and then all of a sudden you wake up and
He
Indiana
wakes
Jones
up
is
in the
dead.
chair. The whole of Star Wars has just been in his head while he's been unconscious.
Oh God!
Oh, dude.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
No.
No, that's one of the worst explanations for random bullshit happening in a TV show. It was
That's
all a dream.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of all a dream, anybody else love and very worried for this Fallout TV series coming from Prime? Remember, the last
I
TV
am.
series of a beloved icon that they gave us, or a beloved franchise, was Rings of Power.
Oh.
Be very fucking afraid.
I can't remember if I was talking to you about this, Christian, or
Maybe.
somebody at work. I am cautiously excited because it looks great.
Look phenomenal. It looks like the game.
It
really does.
looks right. It looks right.
Mhm. That's what Lord of the Rings: Rings of Power did too. It looked like Lord of the Rings.
Am I worried for this?
My fucking caution?
This show? Yes, because I mean, a lot of streaming services never had a good reputation with games and movies together. They really don't. So
True. I
Now-
don't disagree with that.
I do want to point out from the trailer, the impression I got was that they were going to be focusing on multiple people throughout the series.
Wouldn't surprise me. And I get
Which-
that vibe from the trailer, but it looks like there's one particular main character.
Possibly. But if they do decide to Game of Thrones it in that way, I think that might actually work for it.
I don't hate the idea. It works better than it did in Rings of Power. It would work better for Fallout.
Mhm.
However, again, I still have a sour taste from Rings of Power in my mouth.
I don't think you're ever going to get that out.
I don't think so either. Maybe Fallout will be like a good temporary mouthwash for it, but aside from that, no.
God,
I'm
that
very
brought
cautious.
the worst image to my head.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyways,
There are fucking
I don't
ghouls
know.
in that universe, man.
I know.
I don't know. Like Fallout was never really a series I got into. Like I tried several times. I just couldn't get into it. So
Play the first two.
I started with the popular one, New Vegas,
New Vegas is pretty fun.
because that's what I got when I first got my Xbox. It came in.
Play the ones before Bethesda took over. That might be more to your liking.
Okay.
They're tabletop RPGs, aren't they?
Yeah, they play kind of like Wasteland from what I've seen.
Okay. All right. Well, our final trailer to talk about tonight is the TED series. I remember once upon a time when they were talking about doing this. Apparently somebody wasn't joking
for a while.
Yeah,
I
apparently
believe it
somebody
was the
wasn't
works for
joking.
the while.
Yeah, it's been in the works for like the past 5 years.
No.
In fact,
It's not
finally
that.
seemed ferocious.
It's not that somebody wasn't joking. It's that they were joking, but somebody just passing by in the hallway overheard and said, "You know what?
I like that
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. I mean,
But,
here's
like,
the
okay,
thing,
so-
like more Ted, sure. Do I necessarily want it in a TV show where he's in high school? Maybe to work like young Sheldon did. I don't know, but anyways, Gallows, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So we talked about this last week on the last podcast. It was just basically that nobody else wanted to take this deal with Ted series, and he just sold it to the one they could with Peacock. Because remember, a lot of people don't like Peacock. So
Because Peacock shouldn't exist."
To be fair,
yeah,
Peacock's
basically.
they got some decent bangers on their hand. The Twisted Metal series is pretty damn good. I'll give it credit where credit's due.
I'm not paying for another fucking streaming service.
I don't blame
I
you.
already pay
I
you.
love my
For,
landlord.
I already pay you for a lot of my streaming services.
Disney, he's
I
joking.
do too.
They're joking. They don't. They
said anything
don't
about
need
Disney?
to know anything. They know where I am, Allie. They know my address. They know my credit card. No.
They know all.
Hey,
It is
don't
Disney.
Don't look at me. You're the one name dropping here.
Fuck you. Anyways,
Do I think this series is hilarious? Yes, I do. Am I excited for the TED TV show? Not really, because I rather prefer a movie with them in high school instead of a whole ass fucking 8-episode series of us getting dirty jokes and hilarious fucking jokes, dark jokes,
Yeah.
mostly.
I don't know. Like the last movie was not great. I didn't hate it. I actually enjoyed Ted 2.
I did too.
But Ted 2 had better
I loved it.
jokes. Like Ted 2
Yeah.
had some really good like string of jokes. Whereas Ted 1 had some absolutely hilarious scenes, but not everything landed.
Mhm.
Yeah. White trash name. Guess her white trash, white girl, or whatever the fuck it was, like white trash name. Yes.
Italian. It was
Like, wait a
white Italian trash names.
Yeah, or yeah, no, it was just white trash names. Go, and it's like, and he goes, "Oh, I got you." It's like, wait a second, was it any of those names with the name with the word Lynn after it? It's like, yeah. Oh, I got you, you motherfucker. Tammy Lynn, God. It's like Sarah Lynn. God fucking damn it.
I love
I'm
those
sorry,
jokes.
that's
I
still
do.
funny. Those are still
It was-
funny.
They are, because they're nothing but
I
like
feel
Family Guy type of stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
it's
Family Guy
horrible.
did that.
Yeah.
Family Guy did that. It was the Stewie writing a song for that one girl, naming it after the girl, and Brian telling him that. No,
Oh,
that's
he's
what we're
telling them like all these different names of songs that are always
Yep.
like they're
Based
yeah.
off a woman's name. It was
Yeah.
great.
He's
Uh,
like name
yeah.
10 more.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited for Ted the series. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna just bring a little more joy for a similar audience and maybe a newer audience to Ted. Again, not happy it's on Peacock either. Like I said, like we talked about last week. But I'm excited for Ted. I'll figure out a way to watch it.
Oh, honestly, long enough they don't go by today's society standards of jokes. The whole show should be funny as hell. But if they do, I don't really want to watch it.
Well, when they're in
There's too
high
many
school, it's the
bullies about it.
90s, so realistically, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
That's true.
Yeah. So
It's gonna be interesting to see where things go.
There's
Oh,
gonna be way
sure.
too many puberty jokes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Depends
I
on
mean
what
the
year of high school.
trailer. I mean the trailer had it like a complete virgin joke. So
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Virgin jokes are different than puberty jokes. Are you good, sir? What is your issue?
Just let him out.
He feels like he can get out, and I'm like, why? Hey,
I will escape from this enclosure and kill you in your sleep.
you got nothing to grip on now, do you, bitch? All right, come here.
Oh, look, it's our mascot.
It is our mascot. Absolutely. And he's gotten bigger.
they get pretty. Bearded dragons get pretty huge.
They do. That they do.
I can put them
Anyways,
in red
someone-
and red, white, and yellow.
I just saw on Facebook someone sadly has to get rid of their bearded dragon because the place that they're going in doesn't allow pets.
take it off their hands.
If
You
I
have to
had
get
if I had a spot and with the things if things weren't going on the way they are, I totally would.
If I had money, tell you what I do.
Right.
That is
The same goddamn thing. Fuck, if I had the money.
all right. Well, going on to our next topic, we actually have some decent news. Last of Us fans rejoice. The bad one's getting made. Last of Us season 2 is actually is going to be filming in January, and boy, I can't wait to see how they do this one because it's going to be bad
Right.
or it's going to actually be.
So I've never understood this. I never understood this about people who played Last of Us 2. Why the hell you guys so upset about it? It was a good fucking game. It really fucking was. Don't get it wrong. It was a really good game. Is it because of the fact that they kill off Joe? Is that why? I feel like that's the main reason
From
why
what I
they get upset about it.
understand,
Yeah.
it was
They
a
kill
long.
Joel. They make you play as the person who kills Joel multiple times throughout the
That's
game,
true. That's
and you
true.
don't get to kill her. You let her go.
You know what? You know what? You also know what's also bad about it too. I give it this: that you play as Joe's killer, and during the first fight with Joe's killer, you have to beat Ellie half to death before leaving her to live.
Oh yeah, you also killed Tommy too.
True. Damn. I get why now. I really do.
You just now understand that?
Look, it's been
I
a
haven't
while.
even
It's
played
been
the
a while
game.
since the
All
game
I've-
has come out, and they still upset about it.
I haven't even played the game. I've just watched people complain about it online, and I get it.
I watched
Well,
like I don't have a PS4 to play it on, so I watched other people play it, and I was pissed off, and I wasn't even playing the game. I was pissed.
well, it now determines whether or not Last of Us 2 it will end up getting a shitty review because of the game or get an okay review.
Well,
Well-
here's my thing. For season 1, we know that they've changed things from the game. Gave us more story, gave us little tweaks that enhanced the story a bit. They're more than likely going to do similar or more with season 2.
I have a theory. So, like you said, they added story for season 1. For season 2, I would say you add more story to it again, like you did with season 1. Have the season finale be Joel dying, and then season 3 is Ellie going after her.
That would only hold on. Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with it. That would only be 4 episodes. That would only be 4 episodes, and then a second part to it. Reason why is because Joe dies early in the game. He doesn't die at the end of the game.
He
No,
dies.
you
very
add
early.
more
Unless-
story. You add more story of stuff that happens because game 1 and game 2 take in between what, like 5-6 years?
almost Ellie
Or
should
so-
be about 11 years old. She turns about
or something
18.
like that,
8 years.
Give or take
or something like that.
7 or 8 years. Yeah.
Add more
Yeah.
story of what happened in between.
Oh, that
Add
is
story
true
that
because
adds in between, and that way you could get 8 to 10 episodes easy,
Mhm.
and then have
Uh-huh.
the season finale be the first in the beginning of the game 2, and then the rest for season 3.
okay, I get what you're coming from, and the reason why I get what you're coming from because I just remembered in part 2, you get a lot of background story between Joe and Ellie. What happened right after the Seattle accident?
Yes, and this is one of those situations where they can show it instead of just spitting it out at us.
Which is why
Sure.
the series was well beloved, because they were adding more to background of the characters that we already know and love from the game. So
Pissing off
add
some
more.
people with some background.
Yeah,
Well, if they
changing it
go
a
that
little
route,
bit,
they can add like a.
I'm fine.
I do appreciate the background for Bill.
Yeah, me too. I
Oh.
I actually did really like that episode. Even though it was
Honestly,
sad, but I really liked it.
Honestly, I thought they were gay, but like not like brother, like bromance type of gay, not full blown gay. You know what I mean?
I mean, they were in the game. They just never showed it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But I just can't wait for season 2. I think it's going to be fun.
Oh, I think season 2 is going to be
I
great.
can't wait either.
Yeah, it's worth. It's
Also-
definitely going to be worth watching.
For sure.
Also, speaking about Last of Us 2 news, there is news that they added more to the game. So any of the game parts they took out of the game are now being added to a new part of the game for the game.
Oh, okay. Cool. Interesting.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
All right. Well, on to our final topic of the night. We basically have some Deadpool 3 news.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3 set photos have confirmed the return of 2 X-Men villains.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And also for X-Men for the new Deadpool, they're also adding his daughter. Daughter?
Yeah.
No, not his daughter.
dog.
Adoptive daughter. No.
His adopted daughter.
So they're adding X-23s coming in for Deadpool 3
Uh-huh.
from Logan.
Oh,
The 2 villains
Logan's
that they're
daughter.
bringing in. Yeah. The 2 villains that are bringing in is Sabretooth and Toad. Toad, I thought, was an interesting choice.
Not a bad one.
I don't know if Ray Park's going to revise his role as Toad. I kind of hope
I
he
would
does.
think so. I mean, he
I
was
really hope he
perfectly
does.
fine.
No, when you
They
guys
might
said
just
his
cast somebody
daughter,
else though.
fuck you guys. Over
Hey,
here.
Oh,
trying to
sorry.
talk.
Allie's trying to talk, everybody. Let
I
her talk.
stopped talking.
Apparently,
It was
apparently,
Gallows.
apparently, I need to have a sign or something. No. But when you Gallows, when you said his daughter, I'm sitting here like Deadpool's technically got 2. Which one?
No, I was talking about Wolverine's daughter, and I know what you're talking about. Yes, he does have technically 2. I'm sure it was 1.
No.
You
It
sure it's
depends on
2?
which. So there is a comic set in the future where he's been imprisoned by his
Mhm.
daughter with Shikla.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's a whole thing.
Because the one I know of is where he meets his daughter, the one he forced himself to forget about,
Mhm.
and she finally was able to give him his wish of dying. Basically, that's the one I know of. The other one I didn't know he had like a second daughter.
So there is the kid that he calls his daughter. If I remember correctly, she's basically adopted, but as close as it can get without blood relation. And
Yeah.
then when he married Shikla, they had a kid.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So, from the pictures we saw,
Yes, getting back to
that. Like I said, you see I believe it was Deadpool fighting Toad, or Wolverine or Logan fighting Toad. But then in the next picture, you see Deadpool holding Sabretooth's head.
Par for the
Yeah.
course.
So,
Par for the course.
apart from the course, so from what the article said is it was a final showdown between Logan and Sabretooth, and Sabretooth gets decapitated.
Dope.
Oh, also
and
with this,
then Deadpool says some weird ass joke.
so the guy who plays the main, is it the protagonist or antagonist? I'm looking for this.
Are they the main
The
character or
protagonist,
against the main character?
he's against the main character. Okay, yeah, the protagonist, and whatever.
Protagonist is the main
the
character.
boy-
Antagonist is the opposition to the main character.
The boys, Billy Bats, the guy who played Billy Bats in the boys, he's going to be a different version of Wolverine in the new
Oh,
Deadpool
Carl
3.
Urban is going to be a different
Yeah.
version of Wolverine. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
We've been hearing
that
rumors
was
about
apparent.
that, and then we also heard rumors that possibly Daniel Radcliffe will show up as a cameo, and also possibly Taron Egerton.
Let's be honest, it's Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool.
I
Cameos
just
are
wonder,
going to be
how big this movie's going to
plentiful.
be, though. Like, how long?
Yeah,
I wonder how long this
it's
movie's going to be
just-
because of how many characters are supposed to be put into this movie.
Well, I mean, they brought in a lot of characters for 2, and they still managed to keep it pretty pretty tame as far as time goes.
Yeah,
True.
there was a lot of characters for Deadpool 2, and I'm hoping some of them you will get in Deadpool 3.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
the real
Like
trick,
especially, go ahead, Ali.
the real trick to having, I just see Christian's eyes go, oh shit, here we go again. The real trick to having a lot of cameos in a.
Anyways, the thing I was going to say.
I'm gonna hunt you down.
At least I'm polite about it. They're
Where's the button
assholes
for this
about it.
thing? Where's the button for this thing? No, so it's showing them, but not focusing on them. Like they can be a part of the movie, but they don't all have to be a major part of the movie.
True.
Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping they bring Domino back because
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, because
Oh, everybody fucking loved Domino. Fucking lucky
yeah,
ass
who
girl.
doesn't love? Who
You're
doesn't?
talking about the pizza?
No. Well,
And
Domino,
here's me
what-
summoning the luck cult. Got it.
well, Domino is a big part of Deadpool, the Deadpool in the comics anyway. So
Mhm.
I'm hoping that dynamic comes back into it.
That's fair.
True. I
I'm
just
just
love
so
how they
glad
use
some
luck as a power, bro.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it is the way that they showed how that whole thing worked was just great cinematography.
It was.
It really was the
like-
slow mo, the explosions,
Yeah.
the constant back and forth between them both.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look very cinematic.
Well, it's all
Yeah.
which
It's
is
like
just the kind of commentary we expect from these movies.
Exactly.
yeah.
Of course.
And then
I'm
there's just that one bit of, I'm gonna need a bus to get you all out of here. Bus comes crashing through the wall.
Right this way, orphans. That was good.
Yeah,
That was
I
good.
enjoyed Deadpool 3 just for Deadpool 2 just for Domino's shit.
Fair enough.
I can't wait to see some like interaction if we get Negasonic and Teenage Warhead back, Yukio back. Those are going to be some interesting conversations with Logan coming in as well.
That's fair.
True.
Tis
Now
fair.
the main question is: are we going to get highwayed, or are we going to get more of a dialogue from Yukio? That's the main question. for the whole series.
Oh, that is true.
See, that I feel like it could go either way. Committing to the bit would totally be within the wheelhouse here.
True. But what X-Men's are coming back because I mean there's so many different ones and they're always switching out the team so much on it.
Well, technically, the X-Men team always got switched out for the longest time.
They
The
did?
originals was Xbox, or sorry, blah, blah. The originals were Beast, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Nightcrawler.
Were you about to say Xbox?
I did say Xbox. I apologize. Don't put it past Marvel. They will come up with a character called Xbox. Don't put it
They
past
really
Marvel.
would.
Sorry.
So it was Angel, Jean
Oh,
Grey,
man.
Cyclops, Beast. There's a fifth one in there. I just don't know who.
Jubilee.
Wasn't
The original lineup.
I
OG lineup.
believe Jubilee was part of the OG lineup.
That's the show. I'm talking the comics. Like
Oh.
when they first got introduced in the comics.
Storm?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Wasn't Mesquite part of it too?
She was always a villain / anti-hero.
Yeah.
The team was composed of Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Beast, Angel, and Iceman. Who the fuck is Marvel
Oh.
Girl?
That's what I want to know.
I've never heard of that character. Okay.
I've never had.
But yeah.
Jean Grey. Jean Grey was
Oh.
originally Marvel Girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's so interesting.
I can see where they went with Jean Grey.
Yeah, me too.
You know what would make it more funny for Deadpool 3 since the X-Men are coming back? If they shoot more dialogue between Jean Grey, Wolverine, and Cyclops.
Ha! That'd be funny.
Weird relationship.
I do feel like that would be making it more into an X-Men movie if they try to go that direction.
Oh,
That
that's
is
true.
true.
And with the way that everyone's they're talking about this takes place after X-Men 3, where Jean's already dead.
Oh,
For now.
Yeah, for
which
now.
one?
But
Hold on. Which one? Because you got the 2015.
Original movie
Or-
series.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was gonna say yes.
That's why I said X3. Not
Yeah,
Dark
this
Phoenix
is-
or
But this
any
is
of
taking
that
place
shit.
after Days of Future Past, where they fix the timeline.
supposedly this is where.
Which fix though?
Yeah, I know.
Because
The Days of Future Days of Future Past fix.
hear me out. Because Deadpool's done some time fuckery.
That's true.
See, this is why X-Men is confusing, because they deal with time travel. As if the multiverse wasn't bad enough, now they're throwing time travel into the mix. Which
Hey,
never gets
this
at
is
least in
comics, bro.
simple.
You fucking remember, nobody actually dies in comics. They die, but they don't die.
They either
You
get
know what I'm
replaced by
saying?
a clone, a robot, they get resurrected.
Or all three
fake
happen at the
death.
same time.
This is just MCU's way of bringing in the Fox property heroes, which
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
again 100% okay with how they're doing it. Like, especially
of course
I
we're
think
doing it
it's
this way.
I think it's great that they're using Deadpool 3 as their. This is now in the MCU.
What I want.
do you know
I want
why?
two things if they can do it. I want two things if they can do it.
What's that?
One, I want them to. I want to see if they can bring in Forget Me Not. Just
That would be.
because it'd be hilarious.
Yes, Forget Me Not. Yes, that would be great.
And secondly, Deadpool needs to say something about Loki season 2, if that is the case.
Or just Loki in general.
Yeah. Well,
That would
the
be
reason why I think this is what I think. This is my opinion. I think the reason why I think they're bringing in Deadpool 3 into the MCU is because the head of the Disney, the CEO of Disney, has came out with a statement saying that he does not like the fact that the Marvel quality of Marvel has fallen from where it was at recently.
You're talking
So
about
this
Bob
either
Iger.
gonna-
He's bullshitting.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit.
I mean,
He's
none
like,
of
as
us
long as he's
are,
still
but-
making money. He's like, he's basically his idea is as long as he's still making money, he doesn't care.
None of us are happy with the loss in quality from Marvel, but stop trying to cover your ass about it.
Hey, he's always trying to cover his ass about it. Remember, he's the CEO of a big ass fucking corporation. Oh, I mean, basically, all he has to do is say "fuck everybody," fire everybody, and hire some new people.
Yeah, that's a lot more difficult than it sounds, Gallows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
and not-
true.
Unions are a thing.
Very true.
we just got over a strike. Do you really want another one?
No, please no.
Then shut up.
To be fair, Bob Iger may be Bob Iger may be out by 2030, but there's a lot of people saying that he might be out as early as 2026.
That is
I've not
very
heard
true.
that.
He might be
I mean,
replaced.
Yeah, because a lot of the shareholders are starting to kick him out, or they're wanting to kick him out. But anyways, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. This has been the Snodacast, episode 35. I have been your host, Black Chef 56. I have been joined by the Hungry Hufflepuff, aka Allie.
Be nice to each other. Don't make me take the shield off this thing.
Anyways, we were also joined by
Do it.
DJ Lionheart, aka Leon.
Let us know down in the comments what you guys are excited for. My video should be up in the next few days, and as always, stay nerdy.
Had me going there.
Every time, you know I have.
time.
You know I say other things.
I know. This is true. All right, and we were also joined by the Hawaiian shirt warrior himself, Gallows, aka Thomas.
See you later.
See you later.
Oh my god.
And once again, I have been Black Chef 56. Son of a bitch, I actually don't have a line this time. All right.
That's your
well,
line.
I feel like that shit would be a line in a movie somewhere.
son of a bitch, I don't have a
Ah,
line.
shit! I actually don't have a line for this one.
Or just son of a bitch, you know that's a line in several movies.
Oh, so I got one. I cannot take something back if she is indeed a bad dog. Once again, this has been
Really?
yes. Once again, this has been Snodacast. My Black Chef 56. This is Alduin. Everybody say hi. He hasn't been here for a while. Say hi. We will see you all later.
Take care, folks.